Hello everyone. With the help of today's session, I wish to tell how can you limit the responses in your Google Forms or quizzes. For the very first thing, you need to add add-ons in your Google Forms. So for adding add-ons, how can you add? Go to this window, these three buttons, go to here, add-ons, click on this add-ons, and then you can find this kind of window in which you can install form notifications and form limiters. Just search these things here and you will find these two apps, install them, and then with the help of this you can restrict the responses and the time period of any quiz. I would prefer to add two add-ons, form limiter as well as email notifications for Google Forms. Please make note of this, that with the help of email notifications for Google Forms, you can restrict your students to give the response within time period. Fine. So if I talk about email notifications for Google Forms, once you have already installed, you need to click on this symbol under the tab of form or quiz. Then you can click on this email notifications. First click here, you will find all the installed app. As I have installed 3 apps, so you can see 3 apps there. I'll first go with email notifications for Google Forms. Once I click on that, I find this kind of window. This version, if you are using free, then simply use limit Google Form responses. Click on this, you will find this option where you can open your quiz, like open the form on date and time both, as well as close the form and time and date both. And if you wish to close it on the basis of your number of entries, 100 entries, first 50 entries, then you can mention number of entries there. Don't do anything with this third column, and we just leave it as it is. And you can also write a message for everyone. Let's see, I'm attempting the quiz after scheduled time, so there must be a message that the quiz is over, now you can't submit. Here we can write it and then we can save. Make sure this app shows variation of 30 minutes or plus or minus. So that is very variable for us. The second app which I'm talking about, form limiter. So first email notifications from Google Forms, and the second one is form limiter. In form limiter, simply click there, again the same process, go to icon, click on that, and then you click on form limit, then you find this kind of window. So once you go to this window, click on set limit. Once you set the limit, then you find this window. In this window, simply click on date and time, although there are other responses which you can use, but I'll suggest that simply go with date and time, save and enable that. You can also, when a due date is set, to select here and save it. Now everything is done.